I used to live in an abandoned house, guys. I used to live in an abandoned house. Nilikuwa nauza kuma. Sikuwa na mbele wala nyuma. Hiyo nyumba nilikuwa naishi haikuwa na choo. Nilikuwa nikitaka kukunia, navuka, naenda kwa jirani na kunia. Narudi kwa hii nyumba, nalala, naoga na besheni hapo ndani, maji inapita kwa mlango ikiedaga. I moved from abandoned house to Germany. Mama time. So guys, nilikuwa nataka ile story nilianza sikumaliza cause I had to bring my daughter away. Nilikuwa napeleka mtoi wangu mahali. Not my daughter, I was bringing my kids to eat. Is cafe yangu itaharibika juu ya chemical, imeendewa na chemical. Ama nioshe tu sahi. Ebu niekele maji kabla. Siku hizi naharibu manguo na chemical. Sasa hiyo story nilianza, we were talking about confidence. We were talking about Fanush. Hi, how are you, Fanush? How have you been? We were talking about confidence, gathering confidence to conquer the world. But kuna kitu nilisahau usikuambia. You know, we ignored talking about fear. Fear is part of confidence. Because it is the fear of beginning that makes you to be a failure. Always. Fear. We forgot to... Shoes. I'm putting on a house shoes. What's wrong with my shoes? Huh? What's wrong with my shoes? The fear. The fear, guys. Good, and you, I'm good, Fanush. The fear of trying, or the fear of getting out of your comfort zone. That is what makes us not to try, you know? So, if you know how you can deal with your fear, we have fear. We are humans. The thought of getting out of what you are used to. You know, there are people who fear getting married. There are people who fear moving out of their parents' houses because they think life will be tough. They cannot face it. Anything you do, there is that fear of what if? What if? There is always that doubt. And that is what fails us when it comes to giving God a chance in our lives, you know, because we have just chosen to ignore that part of Poppy J. Thank you. We have just decided to ignore that part of giving life a chance and letting just yani utoke tu na useme I am here. You know, that is what I'm talking about. The fear. So, kama mtu akona kuma yake, na huyu mtu akoshua hii kuma, itaweka chakula kwa meza. Somehow, a man is going to show up, anaenda kupiga bei, na watoto watakula. So wewe, nini na kustop from getting out of your comfort zone and trying it out? You know, the most courageous people are these people who don't fear. Yeah, so I can talk about a Malaya because I was one, and I went out there and out in the darkness, out into uncertainty, not knowing kama unaenda kukufa ama utarudi, kama utapata customer ama utapata. Lakini nayo God is for us all. Yeah. So I've given you a very good example of just putting your fears aside and going out there to conquer. We fear. We human being, we fear. We like comfortable zone. Mtu ako kwa nyumba yake ya mabati and she is fearing to move to nyumba ya mawe. Cause ana imagine natoka kwa nyumba ya 1000. Iya 2000 nitalipa aje? We get very comfortable in simple lifestyle and in simple you know, we get trapped in our comfortability because you don't want to move higher. You don't want to achieve the highest goal. So you remain comfortable in your mabati house with your kiosk next there, sukuma ya shilingi 10, and life goes on. Na kanyama yako kwota. You are used to dating the next door guy. Yeye pia nafanya tu kibarua yake, ukobla yake, ama just some cheap lifestyle. Guys, we can always hit our highest goal if we want to. If we want to. You can say, hii nyumba ya mabati, you set your goals. Hii nyumba ya mabati siishi in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months siishi kwa hii nyumba tena. In the next 6 months I'm not dating a cobbler. I want some guy working in a higher class office. In the next few months sitaki kuvaa omboto tena. In the next few months I want to stop putting on second-hand clothes. It is what you feed your mind that is gonna put you out there and make you someone outstanding. Imagine you can come from zero, you can come from rebels to a CEO. If you send your mindset to the highest goal ever. Watu wanaweza sema, huyu hii takataka ya mtaani unatuambia nini? Such people, they can emerge in the society as the greatest. Iko tu hapa kwa akili. It is what you feed your mind. And you get your confidence ya kukonka. Unasema nayo. Twende nalo. Mtu akikukanyaga huku unakanyaga huku. Mtu anakukanyaga huku unakanyaga huku. Ukiedaga. Guys. So we work with a lot of fears. Na fears ziko mingi. There are people who fear to worship because they don't know who God is. There are people who fear to get into relationships because they just don't want to be committed. There is fear to start a new start. Hapo kwa new start ndio wangangori. Nobody want to start new things. Nobody, because they are scared to fail. If I fail, then if I go and apply for a visa to go to Canada, wakininyima, alafu you will have lost your fee ya kulipa visa, your process, your time, your everything. What of if you get it? Why don't we always think of winning even before we start the journey? You set your mind to, I want to be a winner, even before you start the journey. Najua watu wengi sana in my surrounding sio watu wako juu. I think I have the most middle class women and men in my lives. And most of you are comfortable where you are. You can get out of that comfortable zone. Umezoea kulipa nyumba ya 10,000. Imagine you can move to a 20,000, 30,000 apartment if you want to. If you set your goal a little higher. Yeah, Munira. You aim higher. Even though hauoni ukiachieve hiyo, lakini it is a mindset. I used to live in an abandoned house, guys. I used to live in an abandoned house. Nilikuwa nauza kuma. Sikuwa na mbele wala nyuma. Hiyo nyumba nilikuwa naishi haikuwa na choo. Nilikuwa nikitaka kukunia, navuka, naenda kwa jirani na kunia. Narudi kwa hii nyumba, nalala, naoga na besheni hapo ndani, maji inapita kwa mlango ikiedaga. I moved from abandoned house to Germany. Mama. Because I set my mind I want to go to Germany. How did I go to Germany? I used pesa za umalaya kujipeleka shule, kujifunza Kijerumani. Nauza kuma. A minute! Kuna watu wanataka waitwe mama hapa nje. And they don't have that chance. Kids are nice, but not all the time. Hey. Where was I? What was I talking about? Hata nimesahau. Nilikuwa nasema nini? Hebu mnifikisha hapo number 3 ndio tuendelee na hiyo story. Mkinikumbusha nilikuwa wapi? Huyo mtoto ashani confuse. Anything I talk about, mtu atani confuse tu hivyo. Na nimekalia mguu. Nilikuwa naongea nini? Amenigongea nikasahau. Mickey, I'm dyeing my hair. What do you want?
Ich wollte fragen, ob ich mir Ei machen kann.
You can only make eye when I'm around. I'm dyeing my hair. I'm almost finishing. Nilikuwa wapi? Nilikuwa ninawambia I moved from an abandoned house to Germany directly. Cause hizo enzi nilikuwa nasumbua baba sana. So babangu alinifukuza. Babangu alinifukuza. Nikapata ka abandoned house hapo Mkisi. Alinunua akawacha. So you know all Kisis are abroad. All Kisis are either in London or in the United States of America, Minnesota. Those days. All Kisis took their relatives abroad. So there is a Kisi alinunua nyumba. Akawacha hapo akaenda London. And the house was empty. Mimi nikaingia. Nikapata rafiki yangu alinikopesha hapo kitanda na mattress. Stove hizo enzi zilikuwa cheap, ka stove hapo, ka besheni na maisha inaendelea. So guys, you have to be courageous enough to face the world. And a simple idea you come up with, a simple idea that could change your life forever, could change the life of your children, the life of your siblings, ni kitu tu kidogo hivi. The problem is people fear. People fear to face the world and its challenges. So I just wanted to tell you how courageous I was to leave abandoned house. I moved from that abandoned house direct to the airport, Jomo Kenyatta, to Germany. Oh yes, I did. It is here in the mind. If you set your goal to be a winner, you will be a winner. I did not end up with a mansion in Germany, but I have ended up changing a lot of lives out there. I have changed a lot of lives. And that is my credit. That is the credit I take for the decisions I have made in my life. They were not so beautiful decisions. We are not perfect human beings. Raisa, thank you. We are not perfect human beings. But there are decisions we make, one or two, that can blend all our mistakes. And people will only see the good things that we did, or the good decisions we made in our lives. Making a decision for me to come to Germany has changed thousands of lives out there. including my own family. As I said yesterday, you can, it is not a matter of you building a mansion for people to see and people will give you credit. There are little things we do that will move mountains silently. And maybe somebody somewhere is watching. You never know. So, great minds, guys. Having a great mind and having some wisdom. I think that is the greatest achievement of mankind. You can have the money, but you don't know how to use it. So that money is not good. It's not going to benefit you in any way at the end of it all. But having a great mindset and some wisdom and humility and honesty accompanied could do you well along the way. Yeah? So wale watu wanaogopa, wacheni kuogopa. Wale watu wanaogopa to start. I know starting ndio wanga ngumu. Everyone is afraid of starting. And everybody is afraid of failing. What if? Ukitoa hiyo doubt. Patia God hiyo doubt. Ambia God, take this, my doubt, carry it for me. I want to have faith in this thing I'm gonna do. It is like reading the Bible and having faith in whatever your mind is set on and conquering it. It is like having faith in the unknown, what you cannot see, but you believe, if I put my faith in this, it is gonna work. God is standing at everybody's doorstep. And he is waiting us to call upon him so that we open that door. Aingie. Yes. God is, hata ukiamka asubuhi yako tu hapo kwa mlango, anakungojea you call on him. So aingie. But we never even give it a thought. Yani akili zetu ziko mbali, shida zetu tumeweka mbali. Yani you are going to conquer the world, lakini mtu anaweza kukurescue, umemwacha hapa kwa mlango akikungojea. Ukirudi jioni tena unampita, unaingia. Your help is at your doorstep. Go down on your knees. Talk to this person at your doorstep. Ako tu hapa. Everybody. Mungu ako kwa mlango yetu sisi sote. He's waiting for us to call on him. I swear. It is never that far. Yeah. It is just the same way tuko na hizo madoubts kwa akili zetu when you wake up in the morning and uko tu na hii doubt. You listen to some whisper, some weird whisper whispering to you, you cannot make it. You cannot make it. You are not good enough. You are not good enough. She's better than you. She's better than you. Yani you see other people better than you. Forgetting you are the best thing that ever happened to this world. Everybody is wonderfully and beautifully made in the image of God. Nobody is better than the other. Kila mtu akona akili zake. Why don't you use it? Why don't you give it a try? Yeah? So, wacheni nioshe nywele. Nywele yangu itakarangika ati ninaongea kwa TikTok. Nywele itakaranga, ikarange, wacha